shy. Wait. Please, come on.
Oh, it's easy.
You can't get so come, wait.
It's okay.
Come forward. I'll take that plate and run away with it. Okay. Food.
I have one of the MCs who does all our production, Miss Toyojo. Will you wave to this?
Go forward. No, go forward.
Part of my team is Dora Aleta. She's there. Thank you very much. Part of the team, where's Alaji Sulaiman? Yes, he's part of my team. He does our business development.
It's not Alaji Sulaiman. Come forward, Alaji. We're not taking your money. Come. Alhamdulillah. Come. Give him a hand of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. When he's leaving, we'll give him the goods.
Alaji Rasak is part of the team. Can you please stand up to the front if you want,
Yeah.
That's part of the team.
He's eating too.
He's eating too. And one of the most important person in our organization, where is it? Mr. Yemi. He puts everything together. Who without it, despite all the other ingredients, is like the salt in our tea. Yemi?
Mr. Yemi.
Where are you? I'm still outside, I'm working. I think I got everybody there. So I'd like to thank my team. Because of them, I am. So, and I see an extra guy. Why are you hiding yourself? You please stand up. You want to come to the front? Please. So it's part of the team too. So that's we have other guys too, but are the key team that put this event together.
Yemi.
Sister Yemi, please come to the front. He's the IT guy. He does everything for the team. So I like to introduce them so that you know they are, therefore I am. So when we are saying I've done a good job, it's because they have done a good job. Thank you guys for being part of the team. So thank you very much. Let's enjoy the night. God bless us.
Put your hands together for Mr. Michael, please. Was he speaking English? Eh? Was that gentleman speaking English? Oh, do they speak English in Africa? Oh, I never knew that people speak English in Africa. You know, I don't believe that. You know, because only we speak English.
We speak Queen's English.
Queen's English? No, I speak Ogulu English. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, it's a pleasure to have you all here. I am just this in-between squeezer between great ladies. I was deported from that king's kingdom, so I'm going to have a conversation. You know, I was deported from that kingdom to another village. So today that I've been the king, I'm going to go for my gold. Don't mind me. Yes.
All right, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, royal fathers, mothers, special guests from far and wide. Before we go into the award proper, I'd like us to just do something quick. DJ, I'm going to need your help, please. Of course, every table that we have here, I know we've been eating, we've been drinking. We have napkins, please, on every table. I beg of you, kindly do this with me. On every table, can you raise, somebody just raise a napkin. Somebody hold a napkin, just one person. One person on every table, hold a glass cup. One person hold a napkin on every table. One person, glass cup. Yes. And anybody on any table who have a car key, please hold it. Just raise it. Thank you. DJ, I just did a little music there. So, once the DJ starts the music, just pass it around. I'm sorry I'm going to disturb you fathers and mothers, but it's just part of the fun. So pass it around, then I'll just tell the DJ to stop the music. Just anything DJ. can we pass it around? If you have a spoon, pass it to the next person. I mean, the napkin, the carpet, the glass cup, just pass it around. Let's see. Okay, that's it. Thank you, DJ. So, anything you have, can you raise it up? I'm going to tell you what it stands for. Anything you have. If you have the key, raise it up. If you have the glass cup, nobody's holding the glass cup here. I need the glass cup. Thank you, sir. Coffee. So, what it simply means is that if you're having the glass cup on any table, it simplifies that you are the bartender. And that means everybody must drink to stupor. So you are responsible for everything that they drink tonight. Please ensure that happens. If you have a napkin, I hope any cabinet is not holding napkin, because this is a big task. If you have the napkin tonight, ladies and gentlemen, you are the cleaner. Yeah. It means that after the whole event is over, you have to stay back and clean this hall. Even though we pay, we collect our money back, you have to clean. And if you have the party, it means that if no one has means of getting back home, or they are drunk, you have to take them home. You are the designated driver. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. That's it. So please know your responsibilities, okay? So we are starting with the awards presentation right now. Music please, as we get prepared for that. DJ, thank you. Are we having a picture? Or we're just going to read? Okay, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we have the picture of Mr. Lee Tyler Cody out there. So I'm just going to read some part of his story as a citation. Lee Tyler Cody is an African diaspora oral historian and community advocate. His projects and research on the African diaspora in Canada and globally has made him one of the leading figures in African diaspora studies in Canada. Nee is the founder of Nile Valley Foundation Learning Center, in conjunction with Dr. Akulakuba of Dalhousie University in Nova Scotia. In 2014, he was commissioned by the Edmonton Heritage Council to research on early Black settlement in Alberta. Nee is the Executive Director of the Africa Diaspora History Library at the Edmonton Archives in Alberta. Publisher of the Nee Valley Magazine on the global African diaspora and their contributions to Western civilization. As a community advocate, Nee led members of the Black community, which included Member of Parliament David Shepherd and Alberta Premier Rachel Knockley for Alberta's official acceptance of Black History Month. He launched Africa Diaspora History Library in 2016 and went on to establish Gavi's Global African Diaspora Youth remember all Canadian imperial advantage. Lee is the executive director of Nikoni, originally from Ghana, has been honored with many awards, among which are 2024 Lifetime Achievements by the Rise Award, 2014 Distinguished Man of Honor by the Black Canadian Business Council, 2015 Philanthropist of the Year Award by the Australian Awards, and the Heritage Award by the Ghanaian Times. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, please, can we put it together as we welcome to the stage Mr. Nee Coney for the 2025 Torchbearers Award. A round of applause as he comes out. Great is dressed in the Ghanaian style. Let's put it together, He deserves it. He deserves it. Thank you, DJ. Something from him. Do we have like 10 virgins in the house to escort him to the stage? All right.
We're not going to get the awards. Selector, can you find some Aquaba music for us there? Some Ghanaian music? Please. Well, those awards just crossed the border this afternoon, so we're going to make sure they are in order. Yeah, we found it?
Thank you, sir. On behalf of the Voice of Africa Radio, we present you 2025 Torchbearers Award. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very kindly. It is heartwarming to be recognized for what you do for your community. And I first want to thank my friend, Mr. Olayode, for putting this program together. I would also like to honor our ancestral leaders who are here today from Nigeria. Welcome, sir. I want to thank the Reverend for his kindness and for his mercy. And I would also like to thank the Aboriginal people of this great land for allowing us not only to share their physical space with them, but also to share their spiritual space with them. To you, we know you and you are brethren, and we love you. I would like to ask your permission to dedicate this award specifically to the African Americans, but broadly to the global African diaspora. And I want to hold two countries in West Africa responsible for our connection to the African-American experience. And why am I dwelling so much on the African-American? The African-American allowed us to be able to ride on the public transportation system without any questioning. The African American have allowed us to go to Harvard University or any other university in this part of the world. And therefore, much of the social conditions that have been established here is led by the African American. Let me also remind you that among the diaspora, nobody has fought the system to allow the original continent Africa to be added to their name. So they are not just African Americans, they are not just Americans, they are African Americans. Think about this. That the father will have a child, and the child will be proud enough to add his name to his name. And that's powerful. And while we were laboring in our various African countries, guess what? African Americans were holding Africa's name in the minds of the world. So let us not come here and we think we are royals and therefore we walk over them. They laid the foundations upon which we stand today. So if you are an African, I want to remind you that an African American or African diaspora is your brother. Because we are out of many, one people. And they are not African because they were born in Africa, but because Africa is born in them. So today, I'm asking you as an African, wherever you see a diaspora, and specifically an African American, honor them. When we have functions, reach out to them. Because in the spirit of Ubuntu, when they are suffering, we are also suffering. Their pain is our pain. And I will have a conversation with an African American to tell you that they used to hang us on trees. That they used to cut our hands off for reading the scripture. That they used to shoot us down for nothing. This is how far the African Americans have kept your name, Africa, on the world map. And so today, this award goes on to my brothers and sisters within the African American community. With your permission, I say thank you.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please give him a hand of applause, please. And this we forget people like Marcus Garvey of Jamaica, actually who brought up the Africanness in all Africans in the diaspora. Once an African, always an African. As we project joyfully, please, ladies and gentlemen, let us lend our ears when people are saying something. The next speaker's place, we give him 2 minutes. Because if we want to speak about what they contributed to the development of Africans and the Canadian society, will be here forever. Ladies and gentlemen, let me bring my who is going to bring the next recipient.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the next recipient of this prestigious award is going to be played here, right there. And to present the award is Mr. Ajishebutu once this is over. And that is Mr. Kwanza Nsibwana. Please, a round of applause for him and let's listen to the
Before we go to that, I want Mr. Jinje finding a thunderous music because the brother who is going to be receiving the next award is an incredible Universal Award dancer. So when he comes to the floor should be thunderously welcome with some South African beats. And we'll ask everybody to dance with him because, yes, take it away. Not now, after he's been introduced.
We need it for the video.
Kwanzaa Nsugwana was born in Tanzania, South Africa, where he fled and went into exile as a youth. He has lived in Mozambique and Tanzania. As a penniless person in Kenya, he was declared a prohibited immigrant and persona non grata. He came to Canada in 1986. Kwanzaa is a creative human. He is an actor, educator, musician, poet, and storyteller. He was a co-founding member of the award-winning radio Norman Band. He was a member of COBA, Collective of Black Artists, Drum and Dance Group, and Coco Collective, a group that promotes and educates about culture from the continent and the African diaspora, including the Caribbean. Kwanzaa has traveled widely in Africa and in Canada, United States, the Caribbean, South and Central America. As a writer, he has published a collection of short stories, Only Mountains in Ebony, with two other writers. Kwanzaa collects and tells folk tales. Currently, he is writing a book of children's stories and a book of collected poetry. Kwanzaa uses his storytelling gifts to inspire resilience and hope. He has performed for both the late Archbishop Desmond Tutu and Nelson Mandela of South Africa, as well as the late David Thompson, former Prime Minister of Barbados. He has also performed for the world-famous professor and activist Angela Davis and the poet Sonia Sanchez. He is a proud husband and father. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, Mr. Kwanzaa Nsugwana.
And a round of applause! That's a nice start. Start, you are down to it. Come on, all right. You see? Also, never die. Woo! No, sir. No, now. Look at him. Please, give it up for her. Thank you. Yeah. He's an actor anyway, so I'm not surprised with what he just displayed. Okay, it's time for the Torchbearers Award to be presented.
My name is Ayo Adishibuti. On behalf of Voice of Africa, I'm here to present this award to you and to thank you for everything that you've been doing for Mother Africa and the community. May you continue to be of service to the planet and the community that you're here to serve. And may you be loved.
In a hospital.
All right, 2 minutes for your speech, sir.
It's in moments like these I recall the words of my friend Awasu Lema from Ethiopia. We were having a good conversation one time. He said, I'm always happy when I'm in the service of others. As a teacher, I love spending time with younger people, educating them, and educating people in general. Same thing, and likewise with my poetry and my musicianship. Because the messages we carry, the music we sing, the music we play, is always meant to elevate us I was having a good conversation with my sister earlier, and I say, for those of us who feel lucky to have had the opportunity to get an invitation, I think of people like myself as those who are holding the torch. And therefore, if we hold it higher, and the higher we hold the torch, then wider and the farthest the light can reach. So, and I love the name of Torchbearers Award because those people who are holding the torch, they're helping everybody around to see where we're headed and begin to fathom how far we can go when we help one another. Thank you very much.
Yes, merci. Merci. Thank you. Don't break the motion, don't break the motion. Keep it quiet. It's 19 years forever, you can see. One song. Thank you, Mr. Selector. That is fantastic. Madam, who is that?
In a heartfelt initiative, Somali mothers have joined forces under the banner of Let Me Cry in the Sky. It is inspired by Somali culture. If people come together, we can even build a cloud in the sky. It is a transformative community initiative led by courageous mothers who are dedicated to creating safe spaces to heal, mobilize, advocate, and navigate complex systems. Shamsul Muhammad and Shamsul Elmi both lost their sons to violence and watched their killers walk free without legal persecution. The two brothers came together, organized a group to collectively combat gun violence and hardship while facing cultural and racial barriers. In partnership with Medanta Community Services, NCRS has developed a initiative, many of them survivors of gun violence and trauma, healing, prevention, and long-term support for affected families. Part of the action plan of the group is to address youth radicalization to violence and the alarming rate of youth violence, primarily male youth. The group holds community meetings in different neighborhoods and takes an active community leadership role to address youth violence. They support families impacted by gun violence and provide healing and advocacy spaces for mothers. They work in collaboration with local systems and services providers. Together, we are very proud. One community at a time.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, we now invite to the stage the track, Mending a Crack in the Sky. Yes.
Please tie that crowd with them or not, please. Come on, let's give them a high. Fantastic.
It's a blessing to know about the wonderful job these women have been doing, representing motherhood with what you do, making a crack in the sky, not just in the sky, but in the hearts of so many. And thank you for what you've been doing. With everyone here tonight, we value you, we honor you for what you've been doing. And we pray that the Creator continue to empower you to do more, to be mother or mothers of the ones who need to be mothered. Thank you very much for what you're doing. On behalf of Voice of Africa, I present to you this award, to every one of you, and to thank you for what you've been doing. And you want to say something?
Thank you so much, all of you. One of the mothers who started this journey and this new program, she's with us tonight. I want to recognize my Thank you very much. We really appreciate it, all of us. This award, really, it's belong to Medenta Community Service, because they are the one who stand by, and always we are the one who we stand on their shoulder. And this is the reward we will give it back to the Medenta, and Amina, she will be represented for the Medenta. Thank you. Realistically, without Medenta, we are not doing it for nothing. Because of them, it is like the worker, everybody. They are standing for our pain and our sorrow. And that was what we say, thank you, and thank you for the award, and thank you for Medenta.
Thank you so much. I'm one of the program managers in Medenta Community Services. I would like to take this opportunity to sincerely thank the organizers for recognizing us today, honoring the mothers of Many Craft in the Sky. So Many Craft in the Sky, as you all know, is a group of courageous mothers who have come together in the aftermath of an unimaginable loss, many having lost their sons to gun violence in the face of grief, trauma, and systemic neglect. These mothers have created a space for healing, advocacy, and collective care. They come together not only to support one another emotionally, but also to advocate for justice, raise awareness, and walk alongside other mothers who are navigating the same painful path. Through this circle, they offer strength, guidance, and systemic navigation to support to others who are grieving and searching for answers. We are deeply grateful also, like I said, to the organization to be able to provide them with a safe space where they can always meet, support each other, and empower, and be heard and begin the journey of the healing. Thank you for creating this space, for their voices, for recognizing their journey, and for helping to carry their stories with care and respect. May this recognition inspire continuous action, healing, and lasting change in our community. Thank you.
Thank you, ladies. One. Please give them a hand of applause, ladies and gentlemen. And DJ usher them away with some music. Well deserved.
I just think again I can go back to that stage.
Yes.
I love it when I see women doing exploits.
Yes.
Thank you for what you do. Thank you so much. All right, so the next
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we just brought Sister Wumi who went to sit away from the mic. As a man, we don't want to analyze the moment. So we went to bring Sister Wumi back on the MIC so that she can do what she can do well. So women, You can run, but you can hide.
On the list today is Nekwe of Basel Gay. I don't know if she's there or she sent the representative. Nekwe of Basel Gay is a cultural ambassador by excellence.
Nekwe Obasui is a cultural ambassador par excellence and an advocate for women emancipation. Her life engagement has been devoted to these two causes. In 2014, she formed an association under the York University's Student Federation called Immigrant Women's Alliance, IWA. The association advocates and empowers the immigrant women, especially those facing integration challenges and access to social services. In 2017, she founded Neighbor TV, an online television channel that produces history documentaries. In 2022, she founded the Nigerian Canadian Multicultural Center, NCMC, in Toronto. NCMC is a non-profit organization that produces cultural programs, festivals, settlement services for newcomers, and inclusion-based programs in the GTA. In 2022, Nekwe initiated the annual Edo Language Day worldwide as a response to the warning by the United Nations over the extinction of indigenous languages worldwide. She coordinates the program every year globally in partnership with the University of Toronto. In 2024, she founded the Queen Lydia House Art Gallery, which houses unique browsers and artworks for academic researchers and enthusiasts. Nekwe is currently a PhD candidate at the Ontario Institute for Studies in Education, OC, University of Toronto, in the Social Justice Education, SJE program, and has authored 3 history books on the advent of Europeans in West Africa. Nekwe's anti-colonial protests and writings call for gender equity, decolonization, restitution, and reparation. She continues to empower newcomers, youth, and women through her various community work and inspirational literary publications.
And so, ladies and gentlemen,
Madam, on behalf of Voice of Africa, I'm delighted to present this award to you for a worthy cause. Thank you so much.
Voice of Africa Radio, I thank you for this recognition. And I'm dedicating this award to the Nigerian Canadian Multicultural Center in Toronto. Thank you all for all the awardees today for your inspirational biographies. The Royal Father here today, I greet you. For all the organizers of this event this evening, I thank you all. And everybody have a wonderful evening. Thank you all.
thank you. So inspiring, madam. I don't know if you really listen to the citation very well. She's really doing exploits. She has a Neighbor TV that is And every year that, after it was announced by the organization that the local languages should be embraced, she made sure that there's a day that is Edo language is celebrated worldwide. Great. So ladies and gentlemen, we're going to still have Mr. Victor Martin on the stand to present the next award, which will go to Dr. Jacob Ede Wambai. We're going to listen. Okay, I have something. Is it all out of here? Okay, go on.
Jacob is Executive Director of National Women Group International, a non-profit charity based in Scarborough, Ontario. The organization provides care and support to families affected by poverty, war, and disease, domestically and internationally. To contribute to the global effort on women's health, education, and human rights, Jacob works with other organizations caring for the sick, the poor, the homeless, and the marginalized in general. From 2007 to 2015, she was a member of the Ministerial Advisory Council on HIV/AIDS, advising the Federal Minister of Health, Canada, on the Federal Initiative on HIV/AIDS. Jacob's international work includes working in Bangladesh with Canadian Public Health Association, Canadian International Immunization Initiative, WHO, CDC, as technical advisor to the Bangladesh government on vaccine preventable diseases. She also conducted a gender equity project for former CIDA in Bangladesh. Jacobet started a career in Kenya working with the Ministry of Health as a public health officer and researcher. She holds a PhD and MSc in medical sciences, a bachelor's degree in education science, a diploma in community-based program planning and management, and several certificates in health and social work sectors. Jacobet is a proud mother of 4 and grandmother of 5. Her hobbies include reading, watching movies, and traveling.
Ladies and gentlemen, can we have Dr. Jacob as she dances to the stage for our prestigious award? Alright, now you want to give us a dance step. Please, that music again.
Congratulations, Dr. Mambaya. On behalf of Voice of Africa, I present this award unto you. Keep on flying and keep on doing good and saving our community. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Voice of Africa, for presenting this award to Uzima. I'm just a torchbearer, but there are more torchbearers. As you can see surrounding me here, just a handful, but there are many more out there. We really appreciate this recognition. We are humbled, and we hope this will give us more inspiration into helping the vulnerable in the communities. As you can see, we have a number of seniors like me that we support in our community. And there are no boundaries. Everybody is welcome to Zima. We support seniors and senior programs. We support the youth on mostly mental health issues in Toronto. As you have heard, those mothers who just left the state, their families live in agony because of suffering youth around us. So we try to do programs with the other partner organizations in supporting the youth. We support women also, and gender-based violence issues and related matters. So we are very, very, very grateful. Thank you very much, Voice of Africa, for giving us this award.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. And don't forget, when you go to the organization, you will be fed with some food ukali. Eh?
Thank you very much. After the picture, we should get ready for Ambassador Olumide Olatoye. Women deserve better treatment, and we've been getting that for so long.
Ambassador Olumide Olatoye is an accomplished and distinguished teacher, coach, community member, and a businessman of high reputation. He is the chairman of Country Club of Ambassadors, Canada chapter. For more than 3 decades, Ambassador Olatoye has devoted his mind to philanthropic projects for the upliftment of this country. Ambassador Olatoye is the CEO of Victoria Trinity Sports Academy, a non-profit organization established to help the vulnerable youth and seniors in our community. The Academy major goal is to promote healthy living and leadership through sports. Over the years, the Academy has been able to instill discipline to many youth and make them goal-oriented and build among the youth a sense of camaraderie. He also championed the distribution of books to schools and trauma center fundraising in Ekiti State, Nigeria, when he was president of Ekiti, Canada. Ambassador Olumide Olatoye's passion to serve in any capacity to move his community forward is legendary, as he deploys his resources to support his community. He is currently a member of the Board of Directors of Nigeria Community Association representing the Yoruba community, and Chairman, Board of Directors of Ekiti, Canada. Ambassador Olumide Olatoye, popularly known as Mr. Integrity, has been honored with many awards for his community activism and contributions. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Ambassador Olumide Olatoye.
Thank
present this award to you, Ambassador Olatoye, on behalf of Voice of Africa. Thank you for your exemplary heart in our community. You are truly an ambassador of the Nigerian community. Thank you. Please take it over. I want to thank God for making today possible. Thank you for making time to be with us today. I want to see this opportunity again to appreciate the voice of Africa media and deeply honored. Congratulations to all the awardees. Thank you for all you do to uplift our community. This is my story. I was just 4 years old when I was fortunate to realize my purpose in life.
That was so awesome.
When I was 4 years old, I went to the church with my grandfather. And the preaching that Tuesday morning was fig tree from a Yoruba culture. When you listen to that preaching in Yoruba, you will be fearful. And this is the way the pastor says. My apologies for people that don't understand Yoruba, but I'm trying to interpret it. The pastor said, Jesus is Lord, láti Galilee lọ sí Jericho. Ó rí igi ọ̀pọ̀tọ́, ó sì yà sí igi ọ̀pọ̀tọ́. Ṣùgbọ́n nígbà tí Jésù gbé igi ọ̀pọ̀tọ́, kò bá èso lórí ẹ̀. Jésù sì gbé igi ọ̀pọ̀tọ́ lépè, igi náà sì gbẹ. Just imagine if all the hours to something like that. Really created where he is. That's the time I realized that anywhere we find ourselves, we need to do our best. And we are not doing everything for ourselves alone, but we live our life for others to survive. That is what shaped my life up to today. I don't compromise. I try to live as holy as possible because I know the higher power out there that shape our life. Finally, I want to appreciate my religious family and my family. This is all possible because I'm standing on your shoulders.
Use them both for photos?
Finally, I want to dedicate this award.
Because when I went to a party, and she said, yeah, you know that she has a big house, you know her house? Oh, it's not too big, but she always hosts parties there. And every time I go to that house, when I have a party, there, people just say hi to me and then go like, Lisa, hi, I know you. And I'm like, where are you? And I'm like, where are you? I don't know you. Because I was maybe that.